Hey, if you're new here but enjoying the content, take a minute to subscribe and join us. Thank you. The comic book industry is unwell. Alright? As sales decline and comic book stores close, while prices rise and virtue signaling idiots produce toxic and hateful left-wing garbage, normal people are fleeing. It's unpleasant. It's no fun anymore. It's no fun. And there's a psychotic desperation in the air as longtime professionals begin to realize that perhaps, maybe, allowing SJWs to run rampant and seize control of their means of livelihood might have consequences for them too. You might have chased off the red hats, you goofballs, but eventually you're gonna have to swallow your pride and put on a red hat of your own. That's right around the corner, and no, I will not have fries with that. I'm on a diet. Just a second, Big Mac, please. You can see the madness everywhere you look. From a book that accidentally shows Batman's wiener for like 3 panels. Whoops. To the weirdest art mistakes. Several bang-ups and improbabilities in a single image. And then pathetic typos in even the biggest and best-selling comics. Adults, normal, regular adults, have been taken hostage by these SJW imbeciles and are allowing them to kill comics. Everyone seems afraid. Everyone seems cowed. Everyone seems worried about being attacked, unpersoned, persecuted, dogpiled, and losing their livelihoods. People are reporting each other for signs of sympathy to ComicsGate and forcing them to publicly denounce ComicsGate, the one movement that has risen up against this destructive, parasitic social disease that will finally kill comic books. And this hobby, as a consequence, has become more suspicious and tense. Some fans have publicly criticized or informed on their fellow fans in order to make themselves look more loyal to SJWs. People are encouraged to report and denounce their friends. Does this seem normal to you? Does this seem okay? Does this seem familiar to you? Well, it did to Jon Malin, ComicsGate artist of the enormously successful Jawbreaker's Lost Souls. That's my cover art there. And Graveyard Shift. That's his cover art there. Jon has never been one to mince words. He just out and out compared Nazis to SJWs. And he did it right on Holocaust Memorial Day because we must never forget. Of course, Twitter stalker and anti-ComicsGate bully and harasser SJW Spider-Man was right on his tail to gaslight an already terrified mainstream comic book fandom. He says, "Here's a story about Jon Malin in 3 parts. Starts with him making an offensive Holocaust Memorial Day tweet, and then slowly showing he needs to read a history book to see which side he actually sounds like. Hashtag this is ComicsGate." Now it's up to you to decide if Jon's words of optimism about making comics profitable and inclusive for everyone feels like Nazism to you. Jon's a regular guy. He can take criticism. Others can't. If you're someone who doesn't want women and minorities to enjoy comic books without passing a political purity test that involves professing hatred for Republicans and white males and anyone who isn't aligned with the tenets of intersectionality and grievance hierarchies, well, good news. The SJWs are looking for you. They want you. You're their type of person. Everyone else runs into their hypocrisy at 100 miles per hour. For example, this Twitter user, this is an alias, and then it's at this is an alias 2, so maybe there are 2 this is an aliases, tweeted out this morning, "I recently became a comic book fan last year. I love variety, the new stuff and the classics." Me too. Well, not the new stuff, but the classics. This account was made to join the community. Below is a message about what happened to me today. I'm still really upset, and I hope this experience may open someone's eyes. And here's what she wrote. "Why, as a fan, I'm considering leaving the comic book industry behind. Not part of the SJW or ComicsGate deal, and don't want to be. I have read a lot about it because, sadly, it's almost the only thing written about comics right now. A complaint I see made about SJWs is the hypocrisy. Today, I made the mistake of asking an anti-ComicsGater about a tweet some may have read as hypocritical. It had to do with shaming an individual about comparing SJWs to Nazis. All right, so that would be our guy Jon Malin. But then the tweeter compared our president's supporters to Nazis in the same tweet. I honestly was wanting to know their viewpoint as to why it was acceptable. Big mistake. I got Twitter attacked and bullied for the first time ever by an army of people. I tried to explain to the lady I tweeted that I meant no offense and honestly wanted her point of view. Even said she seemed like a nice lady. Attacks kept coming. I was lambasted by someone who wouldn't stop no matter how much I told them I just wanted to have a normal conversation. They also told me they wouldn't stop even when I asked them to stop. I got sent a ton of hateful messages from a ton of people at once. One even said I should die. What the f... A man came in to signal his virtue by helping, but then backed off. The cherry on top, he told me, quote, "I think you're hot if that makes you feel better." Soy boy. A sexist comment you'd think an SJW would scream was sexual harassment and belittling. Yet here they are, doing it to me. What is this? Why is everyone like this? I was enjoying comic books for the first time, and now it's pretty much ruined for me. This craziness is sucking all the enjoyment for fans from this industry. I wanted to go to Comic-Con this year and meet everyone, and now I'm pretty sure it would be anything but a fun and welcoming experience. I am attaching just a fraction of the tweets that started it. Some have been deleted because I reported them to Twitter. I have removed the names because I do not want any of these people harassed or tweeted at because of me. I also do not want to be tweeted at negatively or harassed. That is not the purpose of this, and I am not that kind of a person. I just wanted to let the comic book community know that it likely lost another fan today. I was too naive to this drama to realize what I was walking into. And here's the ridiculous tweet that I guess she responded to. She has blacked out all of the information of the person who made it. It reads, "No, John, the Nazis were responsible for the deaths of 11 million people, including LGBTQ and POC. The Nazis never went away. They just wear red MAGA caps now. Hashtag this is ComicsGate." And she replied, quite kindly, quite civilly, "Honest question. You're mad at him for comparing SJWs to Nazis, and in the same tweet, you compare Americans who support our president to Nazis. Isn't that pretty hypocritical of you? This is a common issue I read about people having with the social justice warrior movement." And the SJW screeches back at her in a tweet, "Nazis were anti-immigration. They were anti-refugee, anti-asylum seeker. Nope, the parallels are pretty clear-cut." SJWs say nope a lot. They say nope. And she responds back, this is an alias, she says, "Just something to think about, I guess. It comes across that way to a lot of people, and from what I have seen and read about, it's one of the biggest complaints of open-minded people like me being somewhat distant from joining." And the filthy SJW tweets back at her, "Oh no, no. You chimed in on my thread. Kindly mute or block me if you feel I've offended you. And the next time you chime in on someone else's thread, don't expect civility after implying someone is hypocritical for calling people out on bad takes." And that's when this beautiful young woman, this normie, was swamped and attacked by SJW lunatics. And this person will probably never read comic books again because they have encountered the SJWs, the demonic presence within comics that is actually killing the comic book industry. It's all very real. It's happening every single day. There are no words that you can come up with to express how awful it feels, how bad it is, how toxic it is, and poisonous it is for the fun hobby that we all enjoy. I'm not sure I'm comfortable comparing Nazis with SJWs or vice versa. That's what That's what SJWs do. They throw around Nazi as a glib accusation. I can't do that. Nazis actually killed millions of innocent people, and although I can see certain parallels, I'm going to reserve that unique evil for the literal murderous Nazi party of the 1930s and 40s. However, I feel perfectly comfortable comparing SJWism to cancer. They weaken and destroy their host, and ComicsGate, for comics, is the only cure. Hey, I want to take a moment to thank everyone for all of the support that Comic Artist Pro Secrets has been receiving. We are so close to 100,000 subscribers right now. It really is a dream, and I owe it all to you. Now, if you haven't yet subscribed, please do join this community by hitting that subscribe button. You'll never miss a video or a live stream. And hit the like button on the way out. That really helps the algorithm as well, and it helps this channel to grow. Thanks, everyone. Hey, want to follow me on Twitter? Okay, cool. I'm at Ethan Van Sciver. Talk to you there. Show your friends you support independent comics while showing the world who you back in the fight against the swarm with the brand new Cyberfrog t-shirt from Crypto Fashion and Comic Artist Pro Secret. Sizes come in small to 5XL, and take your choice of colors between navy blue, white, and black. And if you haven't yet, go ahead and order the Fandom Menace, Go Get Daddy's Belt, Tico, and Soilo t-shirts as well. Link is below in the description. You're gonna look great. People love these shirts. They fit wonderfully. Thank you very much. If you enjoyed this video and want to become part of this community, subscribe to this channel by clicking the laughing man face logo right on your screen. Ring the bell for notifications as well. You'll never miss a live chat. And stay tuned, another video by Comic Artist Pro Secrets is coming right up.